who reach their goals of success. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonard. Let us go to our next finalist.
Yes. Judge number 2.
Good evening, candidate number 12.
Good evening, ma'am.
I will repeat the question twice. Okay? What can you say about the song that depicts woman as a food item, like tahong, bibingka, mamon, or others? Again, what can you say about the song that depicts woman as a food item, like tahong, bibingka, mamon, or others?
Well, based on my understanding, I see it as a double meaning. Firstly, it's because literally when we say tahong and the other items that you have said are the foods that we have here in Leyte. The tahong and the mamon, and for that, on the other hand, the second meaning of that is just the way of the artist is conveying us their way of expressing their feelings to the girls that they like. Just like these songs are their way to express their love. Though it is sometimes not really good, but these are some artists see this as their way of expression for the love of women. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Bubbles. Let's go to candidate number 10.
Number 10.
And he picked judge number 3.
Well, before anything else, I would like to congratulate the 5 of you because you reached up to this point. Because as far as I'm concerned, you are all winner. So, but in any contest, there's always be one. So this is my question to candidate number 10. What is your idea of macho? Justify.
My idea of being a macho is that kind of person or man has the intelligence, that man has the value, the man has the man that respects people that surrounds him, the man that has dignity. That could be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Edward. Let's go to candidate number 5.
Panalo.
And he picked judge number 4.
Candidate number 5.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mark. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
You're doing fine, Mark.
Yes, I'm very overwhelmed and excited, sir.
Okay.
Magaling to mag-English eh.
This is your question. Well, I hope you'll be able to relate to this question. How do you see women working abroad while their husbands are left at home? I repeat the question for you. How do you see women working abroad while their husbands are left at home?
First of all, good evening, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us, all the people. Thank you. It just shows how hardworking the Filipino women are. Let us be proud of them. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Nowadays, it's not that rare anymore that the women are the ones working, then the husbands are just staying at home. What really matters is that, the two of them still has the drive and the desire to be able to support their children. That's what's important, sir. Even though they are far away from their family, even though they're not being able to take care of their kids, as long as they have their inner desire, inner will, inner love in their hearts, that they're doing this,
not for the sake of money, not for the sake of anything, but for the sake of the future of their children. Because I've always believed that the children are our future. Thank you so much, and good evening.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 5. And we are down to our last finalist, Mark.
So it goes without saying, of course, that judge number 1 will be the last one to give the question.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank, of course, Madam Martin for coming up the idea of giving the people of Tacloban the joy. Nag-enjoy nga tanan, ano? Especially the women and myself also. And of course, I would also like to thank the chairman, Joey.
Magtanong ka na?
You did. You did it well. So, candidate number 9.
Good evening,
Are you
ma'am.
ready for the question?
I am ready po.
Okay, you listen carefully. What is your opinion on the way today's men are conscious of the way they look? Again, I repeat the question.
Ma'am, I think my
What is
makeup
your
is
opinion on the way today's men are conscious of the way they look?
Thank you, ma'am, for the question. What is my opinion for those men who are conscious on the way they look? Well, I believe these men are real men. They are conscious of what they look like. They want to be good, look good to other people. And I believe that's one most important characteristic of being a Leyteño. Being an example, looking good towards other people. Looking good doesn't only mean being good in physical, but they are conscious of what we do, of what they do. And I believe these men should be applauded because they have stand up for their rights, not being just, not with the norm, but standing up for themselves, making a conscious effort for them to do and look good. And I believe that's one most important characteristic of being a Leyteño. And one thing that is what we must show to the whole world, making the whole world realize that Leyteños look good, that Leyteños are globally competent, Leyteños are definitely world-class, and even if Leyteños may be exposed to different various situations and circumstances, still, Leyteños can do very, very well, Leyteños can do very, very excellently, and they can still look good, and with that, we show to the whole world, making us realize what a Leyteño, what a man who wants, who desires to look good, and what a Leyteño is made of. And for that, we should be all proud to be a Leyteño. That would be all. Thank you.
Now it's down to 5 questions from our 5 members of the panel of judges. That is right, we have caught. Okay.
I think the judges are truly having a tough time.
It's like tight. This